Hey everybody, and welcome into the Real Estate Minute Show. It's just a fun one, real simple. So I asked this chat GPT thing. Have you ever heard of that? It's this online artificial intelligence thing where you ask it questions. You might have seen it on the news or heard about it. I asked it to give me 5 or 10. Actually, it ended up spitting out 10. I only asked for 5. So already it failed because I asked for 5 and it gave me 10 of funny real estate stories. So I thought it'd just be light, something easy. In San Francisco, there's a house that is only 5 feet wide and 36 feet long, and it's known as the world's narrowest house. You can imagine those houses that are like 3-4 stories in San Francisco, the big bays, and it's 5 feet wide. So can you imagine a little claustrophobia in that? It's kind of like one bed, just like a hallway. That was interesting. Number 2 is the tallest residential building in the world is 432 Park Avenue in New York City, which is almost 1,400 feet tall and has 96 floors. That's interesting. Can't build that here, can't build it in LA where there's earthquakes and other areas. Number 3, in Japan, this is one I never heard of this one before. It's common for people to tear down and rebuild their houses every 20 to 30 years, which is why the average lifespan of a home in Japan is only about 30 years. They just keep scraping it and building new, which I guess is good if they have, because Japan has a lot of earthquakes also, so maybe that's good. They could build it to code. In Los Angeles, the average home, I think in like the west side of LA, I think 1940s, 50s, in that range or so. I mean, they're starting to build new on top of that, but it's like every 100 years or so in LA. Let's see, number 4, excuse me. The most expensive home ever sold in the United States is a 100,000 square foot mansion in LA, which I remember hearing about, called The One, that sold for over $100 million in 2019. And I think that there's a more expensive house either for sale or just sold for $123 million. So again, this AI chat GPT thing is only as good as 2021 information. So it's already kind of behind the times. So I don't think it includes that one. A couple more. These are fun. In Dubai, there are vending machines that dispense gold bars. And in 2017, a real estate developer installed a gold dispensing ATM in the lobby of one of their buildings. Eggs in the US are $10 a dozen, and they give gold bars in vending machines. All right, I'm going to read a couple more. I'm over the 5. In 2018, a real estate developer in China built a 350-foot waterfall on the side of a skyscraper to attract more buyers. So normally we would send out more flyers. We do social media. We do a video. We do a movie about the place. The guy installs a waterfall on the side of the building as marketing. Wow. This one's interesting about climate stuff. The world's first zero-carbon city is being built in Abu Dhabi and is expected to be completed in 2025. The city is called Masdar City, and it will rely entirely on renewable energy sources and will produce zero waste. So we'll see how long that lasts for. There's actually some science fiction books about that. I'm trying to remember what the author was, but it ended up failing 200 years later. It became the most climate disaster ever. I'm trying to remember what it was, this dystopian novel. In some countries like Spain and Italy, it's traditional to include all the furniture and appliances with the sale of the home. I include that. That's actually happening a lot in the US too. So no big whoopee there. Last one about the White House, which you may know already. The White House is obviously who lives there, the official president of the United States. The artificial intelligence had to tell me who lives in the White House. Has 132 rooms, 35 bathrooms, and 6 levels. It goes down as they built. Anyway, I thought that'd be fun. Funny real estate facts for this week. We'll see you next week on the show. Thanks for a few minutes of your time. Take care.